They must celebrate Mr. Modi's
I'm
80
just
years.
waiting for Ghanshyam.
No, I understand. Sohel, yeah.
I'm the only perhaps
Yeah, sure.
apolitical person on this panel. I have no political affiliation. I detest all political parties with equanimity. I have only 4 or 5 things to say, and I want to pick up from where Ghanshyam left. Ghanshyam twice alluded to your viewers. When I last checked, Narendra Modi is an elected prime minister twice by the people of India. I imagine that Ghanshyam, when he talks about viewers, he's also including within that subset the people of India. So they've elected him, rightly or wrongly. You might say jumla hua, nahi hua, but he's an elected prime minister. Let me tell you the second point. I go abroad, I travel, I speak at various fora, and I have to tell you only one thing. The respect with which India is held today was never the case before, for 3 reasons. Number 1, because of our economic prowess. Number 2, we have converted from a nation of shopkeepers into a nation of entrepreneurs. Today, no matter what you might say about unicorns, no matter what you might say about, startup India, it is working. Number 3, if you talk to people across the world, and I'm not even saying India, yes, COVID had some of its flaws, but trust me, for a country of our size and the way COVID was managed, it was managed brilliantly. And you ask anyone that across the world. I will only end my initial remarks by the following comments. Work in progress is the hallmark and the leitmotif of India, and it will be. Have we traveled a distance under Narendra Modi? The answer is yes. The figures speak for themselves. Number 2, are there things that have gone wrong? I will list 2. Number 1, I think the government has been unable to communicate some of the good it has done, and it has allowed perversions to take place where communities have been attacked or vilified or whatever. I think course correction is required in that. Number 2, as was rightly alluded by Aishwarya in his opening remarks, there's a certain amount of inclusiveness that is needed. We cannot have an MSME sector which today is facing a lot of issues, but I guess hopefully that will also be tackled. And my last point is that, it's very easy to find fault. Give the man credit for what he's done. Does he work hard? The answer is yes. Has it been a corruption-free government? The answer is yes. Has he gone back and attacked people who have attacked our country? The answer is yes. Now, cut people some slack. This is work in progress. And I'm holding no brief for Narendra Modi. I don't belong to the BJP, never will. My point is simple. When you travel, when you meet people within the country, they only have good things to say about governance. And there are some oddities which I've referred to in my remarks. That's where I will leave my opening remarks. And now, please interrupt, please do whatever. But
Reena Gupta seems to be amused, but Reena Gupta, before I come to you, sir. Right, sir. Reena Gupta, you were amused.
Can I add something?
But I'll just say 3 points, Reena, and then I'm coming to you of the Aam Aadmi Party. And first point is, has merit been put above dynasty or not, Reena Gupta? Have big, bold decisions been taken or not, Reena Gupta? Have transformative schemes being delivered or not, Reena Gupta? And not the last, but has India's diplomatic prowess increased or not, Reena Gupta?
Aishwarya, it has been great Jumla regime for the past 8 years, and one promise after the other. But I think, Aishwarya, you and I are living in a different reality in a different country, because the country that I'm living in right now, you were talking a lot about FDI. There is an index that Suhel would know about. It's called Kearney's Confidence Index of FDI. This year, India does not even feature. That index tells, can I complete please? No interruption, like you gave Suhel and Tehseen time. I don't want any interruption, please. India
you
does
will
not
also
feature.
speak. Everyone will. Please carry on.
What are the countries where companies have confidence for investment? This year, India does not feature. Point number 1. Point number 2, what economy are we talking about? Dollar at 77, record lowest. Now let's talk about the people of this country. Just 2 things I will talk about, and I'm talking about hard numbers. No jumla baji here. There is a hunger index where we are featuring below Bangladesh and Pakistan. There is an index called happiness index where again we are below Pakistan and Bangladesh. So, the country is not happy. The country is hungry. There is no FDI. and the rupee is at record lowest. Our children are malnourished. Inflation is the highest. Unemployment record 35 years lowest. What world are you talking about? These are hard numbers. You know, if this is the situation of the country, then I'm very sorry to say that except for Jumlebaji, except for, you know, thank you Modi ji, newspaper advertisements, there is nothing which has been achieved. On the other hand,